There's a rematch clause, people, so get ready for 2 fights. But, yes, and after I beat him the second time, I probably would ask the WBA to let me go up to 140.
It's a waste. Till y'all prove yourself to, you feel me? That's what, to me.
Clearly in there, man. I thought I won. I thought I did enough to get the victory. Over a spectacular fighter. I told y'all from the beginning, man, that I got the skills to pay the. Yeah, I've been telling y'all that.
Following reports that he had secured a highly anticipated rematch with Gervonta Davis, the current WBA super featherweight champion, eager to exact revenge for the previous draw, took to social media and interviews to demonstrate his confidence and resolve. With fight fans giddy with anticipation for this thrilling showdown, Lamont Roach is prepared to demonstrate that he has what it takes to dethrone Davis and establish his legacy in the sport.
I just so happen to be a boxing fan that the fact that I do watch him fight, you know what I'm saying? Like, I really like boxing.
Are you open to immediate rematch?
In my contract, immediate rematch was signed. I signed for the immediate rematch when I signed for the first fight.
Right.
Just in case he lost or just in case it was a draw.
So when you got a rematch clause, how long we taking?
It's up to the A side and when they want to fight. So I'm thinking it's going to be soon. I'm hoping it's going to be soon. Let's say that.
What is soon to you? When you say soon to me, I'm thinking a month.
I'm thinking July.
I'm thinking July for sure.
Following their contentious majority draw on March 1st at Brooklyn's Barclays Center, when one judge favored Davis 115-113, while the other two scored at 114-114, Lamont Roach has stated his desire for a rematch with Gervonta Davis.
Guy from a division lower moves up and gives Tank Davis his toughest fight. I thought beating him on the inside, making him miss, putting offense behind defense after making him miss, being more active. Obviously, Tank's going to have the edge in power. Tank is going to have the edge in power strikes. I think ultimately the stats spoke to that. I don't think that this was a disaster. I think it'd be strong to call it a disaster. The fight was not great up front. The fight was not great in the middle, but it was very good. Not amazing, but definitely very good down the stretch.
Crucial action happened in the 9th round when Davis took a knee following a Roach jab, but the referee did not consider it as a knockdown because Davis had grease in his eyes. He explained, "I just got my hair done 2 days ago, and she put grease in my hair when I was sweating and things like that burned my eyes." Davis later revealed that his behavior was caused by hair grease pouring into his eyes, which caused a burning sensation.
Results are fair. I think they're fair. I think 115, 113 in either direction is probably okay. For Lamont Roach, his stock goes up, I think, a significant amount, given how he was able to push Tank, land on Tank, make this the toughest fight of Tank's 31 pro fight career by far. I think he did himself a lot of favors. What are we going to do with Tank Davis now? I mean, it's not like he looked bad. Some of you guys had pointed out he might have had an injury somewhere around that 6th round. He didn't mention it to BC, but that doesn't mean he doesn't have it.
With the immediate sense that he had won, Roach demanded a rematch, saying, "This fight will solidify the legacy I want to have, and I hope to be a multi-divisional world champion."
Gervonta Davis gets a controversial draw against Lamont Roach. 2025 NYC. Both men start the fight wrapped in caution tape while downloading using their powerful Intel Core processors. Tank then begins playing a game of Tom and Jerry as he scurries around the ring, baiting Roach to chase him. Lamont soon starts landing sharp counters as he times Tank, who's dropping low. But Gervonta's cannon straight left soon finds its way home like it's using Google Maps. However, Roach also continues touching Tank with counters during their exchanges. But the Baltimore native's straight left keeps repeatedly connecting like AT&T, walloping Lamont as he angles around him with the geometric brilliance of Pythagoras. By round 6, though, Davis has taken control by investing in the breadbasket like he's a Stella Doro stockholder, while also cracking Roach's Liberty Bell like they're in Philly. But at this point, Lamont's titanium-dipped chin is rearing its head. They then jump in the phone booth like Clark Kent, which sees Roach land 4 buckshots to every one of Gervonta's grenades. Lamont proceeds to impose his will and tenacity as Tank stays mostly frozen in his earmuff guard. Roach then lands a stun gun counter that resets Davis like a Windows 95 reboot. The DMV natives begin trading liver damage like they're passing around a fifth of Everclear. In round 8, Lamont detonates an atom bomb counter that blasts Tank backwards like he ran face first into an electric fence. The fight then steps into the Twilight Zone in the next round as Tank willingly takes a knee like he's proposing. The ref then begins counting. Tank then immediately gets up to have his face wiped. Shockingly, the ref stops the count and informs the judges it's not a knockdown, baffling everyone as taking a knee must.
In an enigmatic yet self-assured tweet, Lamont Roach Jr. added fuel to the debate by writing, "Word around the block, your favorite fight is 31 not 30-12XX2 division champ." The statement, which immediately became popular among boxing fans, implies that Gervonta Davis's perfect record may soon be ruined, in addition to suggesting that Roach is anticipating a favorable decision on his appeal.
Performance for sure. I'm definitely happy with my performance. I'm just a little frustrated with the scorecards. I thought I should have won. And I thought I should have won a competitive fight. I think I did what I needed to do, necessary to bank the rounds, and even without the knee, that should have been a knockdown. So, I don't think there's any excuse for me not to win tonight, but that's just how the cookie crumbled.
There's a few things I want to dissect about the fight. Let's just start off with the beginning. It seemed like a little bit of a cagey opening on both behalves, both of you just trying to figure each other out. What was your initial thoughts of those first 3, 4, 5 rounds whilst you were both getting to grips with each other?
Just getting the information, seeing how he react to certain stuff. I'm pretty sure he was trying to do the same thing. And he's an excellent fighter. He's undefeated for a reason. With a 97% knockout, I mean, it ain't that no more. But you know what I'm saying. But with a 90% knockout ratio and everything like that, it take a little thinking in there. It's a thinking man's game, especially when it's on that type of level. So that's what I went out there and did.
I was in the hotel last night and I was talking to Roberto about the fight, and he said to me, it's incredibly important, Matt, you throw with Tank, and it was a conversation he was having with your team that you don't just sit and wait and try and counter, you throw with him, and you certainly did that. You stood there in the pocket, you traded with him, and he also reminded me of when we did our interview earlier in the week at the workouts. You said you can't fear somebody like Tank, you have to let him know that you're going there to win. Talking about those moments in the pocket, trading with him, what was going through your mind and why you felt in those moments it was the right thing to do?
Honestly, that's how I train. I feel like one of my strong points is exchanging in the pocket. I have a very good eye, very good defense. I'm able to counter and return shots, and I think that's what I did very well.
After their contentious majority draw, in which Lamont Pooch has since appealed, Davis has made it clear that he has no imminent intentions to face Pooch again, despite Pooch's adamant demands for a rematch. Davis complimented Roach's expertise and tenacity, but rejected the notion of running it back immediately, saying he had other objectives for his upcoming fight. Davis stated his belief that he did enough to win and that he does not feel the need to give Pooch another chance at his WBA lightweight title. This attitude has only strengthened Pooch's resolve, as he is still calling for a rematch and believing that there is still unresolved business between the two combatants.
I'm not sure, bro. I'm definitely not sure, but hopefully we could get it before. Nah, it probably won't be this year.
Is that the one you want next?
It's definitely the one I want next, but it's not gonna be next.
What is?
You might see it in a minute.
According to Boxing Kingdom, technical difficulties prevented the New York State Athletic Commission from conducting an immediate review of the 9th round incident in which Davis took a moment that many believe should have been ruled a knockdown in Roach's favor, further escalating the controversy surrounding the Gervonta versus Lamont fight.
Even without the knee, that should have been a knockdown. I thought I should have won a competitive fight. I think I did what I needed to do necessary to bank the rounds. I'm just a little frustrated with the scorecards. I thought I should have won.
And a round going on, so Gervonta Davis backs up, takes a knee, momentarily knee, runs to the corner. Obviously, we now know it was Reese that he said was burning his eye, gets it wiped off. Steve Willis, referee, comes over. I don't really know if he was ready to administer a count. I think he was very confused.
He started the count, Lewis.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. For me, I don't like. I don't. Does he say? Because I was trying to look at the video.
Sent. So first of all, if you back up before Gervonta Davis took the knee, you had Lamont Roach firing 3 punches. A right hand. I watched it like 1,000 times in the last couple of days. He threw a right hand and he threw 2 quick left hands behind it.
However, Boxing Kingdom stated that the drama is still going on. Technical issues prohibited a real-time review of the no-knockdown call, according to the New York Commission, which is currently examining the outcome of Gervonta Davis versus Lamont Roach. Additionally, Lamont Roach asserts that the outcome might be reversed in his favor, making this rematch extremely important. Gervonta Davis has stated his intention to stop boxing in order to concentrate on his mental health and personal development. He admits that the sport has made him more aggressive, which he now wants to reduce, particularly as a father of 2 children. Although I'll never consider competing again, Davis said, I want to do therapy and I want everything out of me. This decision highlights his dedication to becoming a more composed person outside of the ring, putting therapy and self-improvement ahead of his boxing career.
That's why I don't want to box no more. I want to do therapy, right? But I feel as though if I do therapy, it will lose the fire that I have inside me. I want everything out of me, West, though. I don't never think about fighting again. I don't think about even getting angry, you know what I mean? Because I have 2 girls, 2 daughters. I'm wanting to be much softer, you know what I mean? Be more humble and things like that.
Despite retirement talks, Tank Davis has made it clear that he wants to fight certain opponents before he retires from boxing. These opponents include Devin Haney, Shakur Stevenson, and Teofimo Lopez. If these fights take place, they could solidify Davis' reputation as one of this generation's greatest fighters.
So realistically, how much longer do you see yourself being a fighter? How many more years you think?
It depends. I got some people I want to get.
Like who?
I don't want to say their names, but
just say yes or no. Haney?
Yes.
Lomachenko?
Yes.
Teofimo?
Yes. Not really so much Teofimo.
Not so much.
Nah.
How come?
Because it's like, I don't know. Just, he ain't really like, I mean, if the fight like convinces itself, then yeah, but other than that.
It's not on your list.
Yeah, it's not on my, he's not.
Kambosos? No. Is there anyone I'm missing, or is that it?
Yeah, but I don't want to say his name.
Shakur?
Yeah.
That's another one.
Thank you to everyone who saw this video.